Mike Sabin.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Pleased to take the last... Oh, there I go, bursting into life. Pleased to take the last call on this bill, sir. A very pragmatic bill, and actually it's a bill that's about doing, sir, because one thing that we know, everyone across this House accepts the challenges that Auckland is confronted with in particular, and cities similar to it in terms of the housing conundrum, the supply and demand conundrum, sir. And we can sit around and stare at the fluff in our navel as much as we like, sir, but ultimately someone actually has to get on and do something. So I find it ironic but not unsurprising to see the opposition opposing yet again another initiative that is ultimately about trying to create a circuit breaker in something... Well, I hear some murmurings from across the floor. Some subtle murmurings. Talk up, I can't quite hear the member. So what we are being criticised for yet again, and what we are failing to have support from opposition parties on, is actually meeting the challenges that council and community have been stumbling over, sir. And I find it very ironic that the member, Eugenie Sage, is saying that this could bring unexpected costs on councils that might have to put in infrastructure and drains and such like, sir. Is that not what actually we need in subdivisions to actually get houses built? It's only just slightly less ironic than what we hear from the Labor Party, sir, who talk about the fact that they're going to get out there and build 100,000 homes in, I don't know how long it was, 10 years, was it, something like that, at the cost of $300,000 per home, obviously using, I was going to say David Clark, but Mr Parker's the man I'm talking about, using his calculator, because it does have a factor of 7 introduced into his calculations. But, sir, what they've failed to do, and I guess this is why they've had a wee leadership hiccup today, sir, is that what they've failed to realise is actually the houses don't levitate above the ground. There is actually something that generally have to anchor them down onto, and that is earth, terra firma generally. Sir, and in Auckland, you may be surprised, sorry, not you, Mr Speaker, but members may not be surprised to know that the average house price, section price, is in the vicinity of $325,000. So how does one build a house for $300,000 on a section that costs $325,000? Well, no, David Cunliffe, I'm sure the member David Cunliffe will be a person getting out his calculator and checking its accuracy over the next wee while, because I'm sure he'll want to make sure that his numbers add up exactly correctly. Oh, goodness knows, Mr Cunliffe will be able to tell us. But, sir, I won't dilly-dally on too much further, sir. I want to commend Honourable Nick Smith, for what he has done with this bill. I want to commend the Select Committee and the chairmanship of Sam Lotawinga and my colleagues. And, sir, this is another good example of the National Government getting on and doing what people need.
The question is that the amendments recommended by the Social Services Committee by majority be agreed to. Those of that opinion will say aye. Aye. Contrary, no. The ayes have it. Party vote. The clerk will conduct a party vote.
New Zealand National.
59 votes in favour.
New Zealand Labour.
34 votes opposed.
Green Party.
14 votes opposed.
New Zealand First.
7 votes opposed.
Māori
Order.
Party.
2 votes in favour.
Mana.
1 vote opposed.
ACT New
1
Zealand.
in favour.
United Future.
1 in favour.
Brendan Horan.
1 vote opposed.
Any other votes?
Ayes are 63, noes are 57. The motion is agreed to. The question now is that the motion be agreed to. Those of that opinion will say aye. Aye. Contrary, no. The ayes have it. Party vote. The clerk will conduct a party vote.
New Zealand National.
59 votes in favour.
New Zealand Labour.
34 votes opposed.
Green Party.
14 votes opposed.
New Zealand First.
7 votes opposed.
Māori Party.
2 votes in favour.
Mana.
1 vote opposed.
Act New Zealand.
1 in favour.
United Future.
1 in favour.
Brendan Horan.
1 vote opposed.
Any other votes?
Ayes 63, noes 57. The motion is agreed to.
Housing Accords and Special Housing Areas Bill, second reading.
This bill is set down for committee stage next sitting day, and as the hour has now come, the House will stand adjourned until 2 p.m. on Tuesday, the 27th of August 2013. Have a good weekend and a safe one, everybody.